coming. Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't there be a correlation maybe with the unknown dark alley as not knowing exactly the path of how to get there?
Yes, if you wanted to push that, that is to push the possibility of that, you could ask, say in the dream, was there any sense that you were walking down that alleyway?
Yeah.
And is there any sense that as a consequence of her coming down, that, I stop there, right, pause, right, that,
Well, I don't know. There was like nothing before. It's like I walked a few steps in this alley, and then I looked up and I saw the stairs and the woman. And I just stood there, and then she came down.
you know, see the,
I took a few steps. It's like the dream started as I was walking down this as I was walking down this alley, and then I saw it a few seconds.
Yeah.
I saw her a few seconds later.
right, then you saw her,
Mm-hmm.
right, yeah, and we're cautious about this. Is there any sense after she turned around and you made eye contact that you were continuing or not, or staying there, or did you just immediately wake up?
I immediately woke up. I didn't
See, that helps
walk
us.
away.
So that if the issue is, you see, that he is going down, metaphorically, an unknown, perhaps dangerous path, the next dream would have to pick that up. It is suggestive, isn't it? That's right.
Didn't he say it was a dead end?
Yes, he did say it was a dead end, blocked on all ends, yes. And that would, in one sense, that's what I was fishing for with the finals in the high school, like where were you going? And I didn't get anything from that, but you're quite right, that's where I was going with that, yeah. And that's the way you take a dream. Yeah, thank you, very good.
I remember there was another way. It like the balcony and then the stairs. And I remember there was something that way, like something like.
Another way?
Not like that. It was like I walked, and then it kind of there was like an open air, like
Open
a
air.
square, like
A
it was a
square.
snare. It was like a path about 20 feet wide, and it was like an alley street. And then I walked, and there was like an area, like a boxed area where the stairs came down on the farthest wall. And I remember there was something like going on farther, but narrower.
But narrower. So, you see, what's interesting in dream work is to have a series of dreams, because anything that looks suggestive, and if you don't have enough there to work with, that's okay. You can watch that same image in succeeding dreams, sharpen and highlighting that particular theme. And that's the most interesting thing, when you get maybe 5 or 6 or 10 dreams on butcher paper and just put them up on the wall, and just go through them and watch it. Then you can see that whatever is behind this dream formation, that it's creatively working on images over a period of time, and that working with those images has as its goal the clarification of certain important things. Good. Good. Let's see whether I can get unwound here. Okay, good. Now, would you care to play on the next level?
Sure.
All right. Try this.
All right.
Now, there are two kinds of fantasies. One is that you enter into voluntarily, you set yourself up for it, right? And that's a conscious choice to enter into it. The other kind is when you don't set yourself up for it, but it just pops in. These that pop in are easier for a while to to explore because it doesn't deal directly with a person's fantasy formation and all the associations it has with it. Therefore, it's easier to get into this when you then get into the fantasies that just seem to come into one's mind without consciously planning for it or participating in it. By working with these, it then allows you to see the way to go for these. Then, when you see how these work together, all right, 1, 2, A and B, then the fun thing is just random thoughts. Because then if you can see even random thoughts fit together into an intelligible model, then you know that we're rational. Rational enough for us to see our own problems and have something within us continuously transforming series of thoughts and images, both awake and in dream, to help us become even more rational, intelligible. Curious? All right, okay. So therefore, let me suggest something for a moment. Right? And you can all try this. Right? And we'll use yours. Thank you very much, by the way. I'll suggest this. Just relax and you keep your eyes open or closed, whichever is your preference. But visualize appearing in your mind's eye numbers occurring, 1 to 10, over again, from 1 to 10 and over again. And while it's going on, I'll ask a few simple questions and I'll tell you what they are in advance. And then just watch what's going on. And by the way, if you do then find that your mind drops in the fantasy, just notice it. Now, let me tell you something most interesting about fantasy formation first, so you can appreciate it on another level. All right? Here. Here we are. All right. Here the numbers come somehow. Let us say at some sequence, say the third time or so, you get to 3, and then the episode drops in. It's going to be some kind of a drama, just like a dream. It's going to have images. Right? Now, it's going to take on a life of its own for a while, and then you're going to then, oh, I forgot my number. Now, I want to represent that now this way. 1, 2, 3. All right? You see, the most important thing in life, in this curious game of philosophy, is to know why we go to sleep. Next to that is the